following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Russians are well known for just spewing blob monsters.
Oh, that's right. It's always a +8, so it's 20.
I see. Yeah. Wonderful. Its remains sizzle the carpet like acid. So does the other ones, by the way.
Joe.
What the fuck was that?
I have no earthly idea.
I don't know if I want to get a sample. That thing is just eating
No,
away.
leave it for the nerdlingers. Keep moving.
The house otherwise seems to be unoccupied. This house looks like it was occupied by a family of 3 children and 2 parents. Judging from the photographs of the family that are still in the remains of the house, half of it has been in fact caved in by something. There's like a nerdlinger guy and a nerdlinger girl, and they have like 3 little kids who look like they don't want to be posing for a photo. They also apparently had a dog. There's a dog dish in the laundry labeled Doggo. And he appears to have been like a little corgi. So basically like a hairy potato with a dog's head on it.
Are there any signs of the...
On the refrigerator there's like some kids art that's just got like the little kids drawing of what you think might be Power Rangers, but it's probably the family.
No. I was going to say it'd be the Light Brigade, then they're obviously fans. No. There's no signs of... There's no signs of the family remains or anything like that.
If there's enough holes in the house, you just want to sweep what we can see of like troops, activity, movement.
You don't see anything.
Nobody else coming to investigate the crash.
No basements or attics to this place?
This place is... You're lucky to have these 3 rooms. And from your perception out there, it's like this is a fairly typical state from most dwellings in the area you can immediately see, because you are in the north. There's a kid's baseball field, too. Sadly empty.
It'd be odd if it wasn't.
The kids were just playing baseball.
Alex, I need an assessment. How dangerous do you think these fuckers are?
Going from those things, quiet.
Do we need to move as a squad, or are you comfortable?
I'm fine by myself. I need to be.
Second line, we're going to cross to
the next road.
Yep. We need to get to that facility ASAP.
We need to stop wherever the fuck that thing is. I say, pointing at the big pulsing.
Pulse, another one goes up, just as he says that for dramatic convenience.
Yeah, let me get a check on the energy readings. So it says detect energy ranged, acute, and accurate.
Mm-hmm. That is part of your LiDAR. It means anyone who's got a power source on their thing, like a weapon or an armor.
Right.
So it'll, like, various ways that it compiles the dots.
Right, because it would need to do it by
It'd be similar to the ones from the Mass Effect game, where anything that's power source, or, yeah.
Or more specifically, it's literally the Halo radar. I mean, I literally just built Master Chief and then altered it slightly.
Right.
Also, apparently, like, 90% of Master Chief's build would also do for Iron Man.
Just without the repulsors.
And the flight and all that. Literally, isn't it? It's not Friday's game. Oh no. Jeez, I just made work for myself.
Does it have to be up by Friday?
Well, it doesn't have to be up, but I have to have it done so it's not interfering with Friday's doom.
Right, give me a minute and then follow behind.
60 seconds.
Cloak.
What, not even a minute?
Yeah, he says that.
How many football fields is that? Yeah, so I'll go on ahead 60 seconds and scout the path to the next road. Perception. 24.
Well, there's a 12-foot drop right about where the road is.
The second road?
Yeah. Woo. That's nothing for you guys, though.
From a new position of height. Or perception check down there for targets or potential hidey holes we could use.
Give up, aliens! We have the high ground!
Whoa! 19.
Yes, you see a group of mixed alien shapes going up. There's like a garage has fallen over, and they're climbing up that to get to where you guys are.
Oh, they seem to be coming for us specifically.
Yeah, towards the direction you were in.
How many in this group?
It's like 5.
We got 5 more bogies coming our way.
Are they all Sangili-esque, or...?
One of them is. There's 2 blob monsters, and there's 2 other things that you haven't seen before.
One of those first
They're
things...
big.
Yeah, one of those
12
first
foot
things...
tall, heavily armored. Look, glowing cannon thing on arm.
2 blobs and 2 things that look scarier than the blobs.
Assessment.
Under the armor, it looks like
Just give it a danger level. Evade or destroy.
Evade. If you
Well,
guys,
we're gonna destroy them at some point, right?
if you guys swing west, we could probably...
We have
Drop
no
down somewhere else.
knowledge of how big this force is. So, how about the buildings nearby? Do we still have...
Oh, they're wrecked.
Okay.
This is like where a fissure's split down, so there's a house that's dumped half and half.
They're still climbing up a drop. If you guys leg it,
It'll
should
take
be
them
alright.
about a minute to get up on the same level you are. The big ones in particular are having problems. Like, they're very heavy, it seems.
The new guys are slowing them down.
I just want to open up with Veronica here, but I'll do whatever you want, boss.
We'll control the field. Reel them in here. If they get all tangled up in this shit box, we'll just cut them in half while they're in it. Come back. Or if you see an opportunity to fuck them up, by all means.
I'll follow in behind them. When you guys light them up, might be a good shot to take out one of the big boys.
Alright. You go outside and set up. I'll draw them in.
Will do, boss.
So you're pulling back to your house.
Want to get the minigun outside of the house, around the other side, so they can't see it, so they're from the area we've already covered. But he's going to go to the front of the house and basically shoot at them to... So here's the shotgun from fucking meters away, just like flash. Here's where your enemies are. You want to come over here and get us.
Okay. These Sangili appear to be wearing some kind of plasticky, shining armor.
Then the other 2 definitely weren't underneath there.
Okay, the Sangili and the blobs make it up first and appear to want to leave the Meklagolico behind.
Come on, shitheads.
And we will
Over
enter
here.
initiative phase now.
You
Next
got
20.
it.
Matt.
5! But I want to go last anyway, so...
That's good because you whiz.
Wait until the hunters roll once.
No, they roll net 20s.
But it's a
Sonic.
Alright, I get some pathing update.
Mac, you're first.
Well, I'm waiting for the first turn anyway.
Reserve.
But basically, yeah, getting minigun, sorry, ready.
Okay, so you're like getting like fire! Come over here! Bang, bang, bang! I'm over here. So the long like lizard-like one has a surprising turn of speed and jumping capability, and he just like he's very quickly right where you are, and he is going to try and disarm you. I don't think that's going to do it.
Well, I don't know how to contest it anyway.
It's not a grapple. Right, so the two goos are advancing now that they're free of fire, but they're not going to get there. It's fairly slow. Then we have Alex. That's you. The breast haver.
The breast haver.
Sort of. Who knows what they put in there?
So
You ain't normal.
the other thing had a burst of speed, so I would probably have to run just to get to where it is.
It's faster than you guys can be without using some kind of overloaded servos or Reinhardt charge.
A speed mod that lets you run for 3 seconds.
How far behind are the two bigger boys?
They have not made the rise. The goo are half your speed. Oh, did I mention all of your movement speeds are like human normal? Like
Which
like
is
12 as
which
well.
is really fucking impressive given for the weight of armor we're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize strictly speaking, you should be a little faster, but it's like that's a bit game breaking.
Yeah. I'll use all my actions to do the full run thing to try catch up.
Okay, there's no way you can be stealthy.
That's right. I'll hope the active camo does its work.
You can catch up with the goo, but not the sunk alien.
I don't know. I don't even know if the sword will survive attacking the goo. Yeah. That's gross. Yeah. I'll make ground, as much ground as I can on the Sangeli.
Okay. The goos are going to attack of opportunity you as you go past. They're just going to go, but it won't hit you. Because it takes too long to fire off and it's their only means of
Well,
attack.
yeah, that, and I think when you full round run, you get a defensive bonus.
You do. Because you're moving fast.
On top of a DC-22 dodge, that'll be pretty strong. That's me.
Oh god, now I have to roll their climbing capability. Okay, that's...
So I'm fairly certain we can outrange the goo.
Mac!
Okay, they've been attacking people, so we'll open up now.
Through the house.
Yeah.
I'm still in the house.
Can I get a clear shot on any of them from this angle?
You guys have teamwork. Which none of you looked at.
Oh no, I did see that.
Thanks
we've
to
got
also
teamwork.
your precise sense that is the LiDAR, you can make a shot that would not hit someone who is flagged as a friend without having to perceive them with your eyes.
And you could use the motion sensor to pick the enemy.
Well, I'll still at least warn by saying, "Oh no!"
Veronica's coming!
I also know we've got.
Is your
at least
other weapon Betty?
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Betty the Boost.
Betty and Veronica.
Because I noticed we've also got. Was it move by? Is it move
Yes,
by?
you
action?
move by action. That's so you can do that classic thing where you're like moving and shooting.
Yeah.
Like Minutemen don't tend to stand still and shoot when. Why would you have to?
19 on the die.
Fuck you! Oh wait, Sangili's dodge is really fucking good.
Yeah, but they didn't see
You
me
need to
coming.
you need to add numbers to it
Okay.
because, I mean, this is going to be no surprise. They also have a radar.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that I'd catch them by surprise.
No.
Were
What's
they
a plus?
expecting a big gun to tear through
Oh, where
the
are we?
house?
Right, it's +8 on that. So
Okay. Right, so I'll just
Yeah.
do a toughness check. That's an 8, right?
yes.
And then it's going to do something to you. I'm going to stop telling you what I'm trying to do ahead of time, and then, like, that way the results will define the narrative, and it'll be more exciting for you, not for me. More boring for me. Strength check. I'm half tempted to get fucked, but
You think it's a bit early into the adventure?
15!
okay, your assault rifle's just like knocked out of your hand, and it just like punches you in the stomach, and you go like, clang, and it's like huge ass glowing sword.
There we go. We want one of those.
It's pretty really good noise too. Never do that one again. Okay, the goo's going to come up behind her legs.
Got it on recording, you don't have to.
Okay, from behind. Unfortunately, you have a 4. 20. Oh, fuck you.
That's my turn.
Okay, you need to make a dodge for half damage.
Oh, me.
Yes, because it's shooting goo at your back. And then the next one's going to do that too.
You would have thought you'd be done with this
19.
after the nerd convention, huh?
The nerd convention hasn't happened.
No, I mean the going into town, I should say.
Dodging goo?
Having goose shot at you.
No.
I wonder what you're going to cosplay as. Well, you ain't going to live, so never mind.
Yeah. Yes, so 19 to dodge.
Okay, you get half damage.
Cool.
You need to make a toughness check against 30.
30. Okay, so
No, I'm kidding, it's 20.
Here we go.
You should cosplay as Samus, because we're already
not
used to
hot enough.
armor.
You know, I would have made it if it was 30.
What?
I rolled a 19.
Oh,
plus
okay.
12.
Fair enough. Goo hisses all around you, but like you knew it was coming. Then the other one does the same thing. Why am I rolling a fucking cone? Oh, because it could be a 1. Just shoot it in the wrong direction. Okay, you do need to make a dodge for half damage.
22.
I just realised it should have been DC 15, not 20.
Well,
So 22, you make it so it's DC 15.
and I'm good.
Good.
This goo stuff ain't that
It's your
bad.
turn now.
The Sankeli with the sword. I want it. He's been fairly distracted. A lot of things going
Cannot
on.
be
in the front.
flanked.
That's fine. I don't know if he's noticed me yet, but I'm going to try stealth.
Like, so
behind
these
him.
two are like, they're just like fighting it out. And
Yeah.
This
When
thing
it
is capable of compressing itself down to very small and like sliding around. They're very flexible and fast. Well, he's just like, yeah, yeah, and then it's like punch. And he's just like, I'm surrounded in fucking carbon fiber and steel, son.
Yeah, and he would have knocked my shotgun down because that's what
That's
I
what
fired.
he was shooting.
Cool. So a stealth check to get behind him. Still plus 2. Yeah, okay, so 31.
I will point out that unless you specify you're turning your active camo off, doing a stealth check disables your radar because you're damping your emissions and hiding as well.
Okay.
That's very important because otherwise it's like anything with a radar can just go. What? You're ducking behind us. I know you're there.
Right, so I kind of have to balance, like, combat
Just like in the
stealth
actual
with-
fucking like Halo game, like that active camo, it can be really powerful. It can also fuck you if you just use it.
It damps your radio in game too.
It scrambles it.
Oh.
So you just see dots everywhere.
Oh,
And you're only really invisible if you slow move.
yeah, especially in for fighting on the
It
planet.
drains
yeah.
more energy as you move, but that's not how we're playing this. This isn't invisibility. It's opticamo really.
I just want to like cold shot, stab him in the back of the head.
Okay. The difficulty on that will be a -20 to your roll.
Fuck.
One, because the way they stand, his head is actually protected by his shoulders. From behind, it's almost impossible to do.
He is, assuming my stealth succeeded. It's unawares though.
What'd you roll? Oh, that's not good.
I get a 19 total.
Well, fail.
Shh.
Right, now I have to roll to see if they've climbed up yet. Okay, that's interesting. Mac!
I'm just continuing to hold down the trigger on the minigun.
Okay. I am actually going to apply some penalties here because it is a bit difficult because they have sandwiched it between them.
Yeah, I realise that
It's
he's
like
come
they've
from
made
the
it.
back
They've
then.
made like shots harder. So let's put a -4 on that. It's probably about right.
So I don't know if that. I don't think that's. I'm gonna pay to get a better roll actually
Okay.
before I report numbers.
Smart.
Oh, these boards, incidentally, are double-sided so that you can take advantage of the line.
19.
Just hit it.
Need extra for that. 19.
That's me automatically taking the -4 off.
Okay, right. You guys do all have teamwork. Yeah, okay, I'll roll a toughness check on that.
Oh, wow.
20.
That'll do that.
So instead of being like, oh, I tanked that, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's super dodging it. That's the flavor I'm adding to it. And it was also like, that was right on the dodge number, but I was like, oh, he is engaged with 2 other people. That's a penalty.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit surprised he was dodging so well, because I'm like, he's...
Well, again, that was
Yeah.
just flavor for the toughness check,
Yeah.
so, deal with it. Okay, then he is going to take that sword and he is going to kill you.
+5 to support each other for team checks.
Is your parry 20 or better? Shannon.
I think my parry is 20, but...
Yeah, it'll be the DC.
parry
part.
20.
Okay, so in other words, goo monsters will complete the rest of their journey and start hosing. Oh, they can't see her. Oh wait, she attacked. That breaks stealth. Okay, so they're just going to hose you with their jizz.
When's my turn?
Your turn? Wait, you're not actually listed on here in any way. That's weird. What number did you get? It's like 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's weird. You were supposed to be...
A lot of people have taken turns. I haven't done
You were
any.
supposed to be after the goo, and I just didn't even put that in. Okay, so you can go now then. I would just be happy if you never took a turn off.
So old! What's the button? What are we doing?
Well, old man, time to grind into action.
You're so old, you only go every second round.
Done.
Well, that's a fancy toy there, son. Combat knife. and I'm going to try and stab him up under his stupid alien head. Where he's got the hollow and the weird jaws.
Okay.
So,
You'll
cold
just grab
shot.
it with his jaws. -8.
Okay, knife combat, so that is 17 with the -8.
Bork. Goose gonna hose you with their jizz. That's a 12. That's not gonna hit.
No.
And the second one. Definitely hits.
Roll for half. 27.
Alright. No, your DC's actually going to be 20 for this one.
Don't want to lose stealth this early. Cool. So I get
Early, you're half done.
24. Oh no, that means we die when the hunters get here.
You roll out of the way of the goo. It sizzles into the snow. It's now your turn. You know what you want to do. Oh, I'm not saying. Minigun fire coming that way. He's like,
Spartan kick him into the minigun fire.
They're not Spartans.
I'll just shoot the
Legally
sword in him.
distinct, very different characters.
Minuteman kick him into
This is Minuteman!
Yeah, I'll just shoot the sword in him. No,
This is Morica!
26.
Hits.
Cool.
It's a 4, right?
That sword is a 2.
Oh.
Yeah, all my weapons are 2s.
I'm going to say you cut off his arm, just below the elbow.
I'll take the one holding.
Yeah, the sword
switch.
just goes. He's like. So this huge flare of green shoots past you guys and destroys all of his house cover. The shockwave of the house and everything just flies everywhere. It came from this big-ass thing that's like very slowly waddling forward up over the lip with its big shield out, hunched over, protected from all small arms fire forever.
Unless
With
you
its
have
big-
precise shot.
It's actually designed to cover it so that only its armored bits sneak out, and they have impervious toughness enough to resist bullets.
Stupid gross worm monster.
It's actually a hive of worms that are paired together for some reason. Gotta love that lore.
Shit!
Back!
Okay, so the guy you guys are dealing with is basically he's
Disarmed.
disarmed.
He's not, however, done fighting.
But this big thing's showing up on the scene. I'm going to actually switch targets to the big thing that's showing up.
Okay.
To the...
You don't need to bother to roll. You hit it, and your
Oh,
bullets
okay.
just go like... And you quickly realize it's like... it's bulletproof! Or seems to be, at least, for the moment. So
Boss?
you've
Which
you've
considering
now
it's-
learned a thing.
Considering this is a minigun, that's fucking impressive.
I would consider them to be a bulkhead, and we have a breaching device.
Guys, this thing ain't going down to Veronica.
I'll handle this guy, you get that one.
St. Geely's just gonna, like, it's gonna be like, "Murder." Pulls out a ball.
Oh, what is the strange blue spider?
Cartwheel leap.
He doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
No, these do not allow attack of opportunities. They're so
Interesting.
flexible and
Okay.
acrobatic.
19.
Get out the way as this glowing blue ball like, just goes onto the ground and starts going.
Can I pick what direction I roll?
Yes.
Towards him.
Okay. That was dumb. Old man.
Grenade.
Kurt, wasn't it?
We?
I think so.
Oh shit! Armor lock.
Okay. You are immune for damage for this turn. Or round, not turn.
Damn, I'm lost. Way broken.
I think what you should do is you should make an acrobatics check to see if you can roll, pick up that energy sword that he dropped, and then use it against him when you roll back up towards him.
No. Wrong direction.
That's
Especially since we don't know how they work, so it'd be like.
The goos are... they're both going to try and shoot you, so... That's not enough.
So just the one?
No, they both,
Oh,
they both
okay.
fight. They both fight.
Good.
And it's your turn.
Cool. Finishing the roll in his direction with a cut.
Alright.
Cut. 18.
You finish at the roll with a cut and he just like jumps over it and you're like, no! Go upwards instead! And he like is doing like this graceful, elegant gymnastic backflip and he just lands and you're like, fuck you! He just like run and charge it, slash it again and brings up his arm to block, but he's not an arm there. And you just go like, slice! And he's like, "Blah!" Crumple.
Spit.
Inside your helmet.
Did you just spit inside your helmet?
He doesn't know.
Miss. There's another one coming.
I want what he has.
We're losing more houses this way.
Oh no, it's like just blowing up terrain. Because there are no more houses
There we go.
in that direction. Mac!